Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Elle here. So, I'm sorry I didn't post on Wednesday. If you watch my videos often enough to care or notice that I didn't post on Wednesday. I didn't post a video on Wednesday just because I was like, do you know what, I want a bit of a break. I've been having a little bit of a break from Instagram as well. I've not been doing as many looks because I felt like I was just like pressuring myself to get like content done. Like, you know, don't know what this is. But yeah, I've been having a bit of a break from Instagram, and like I said, I felt like I was pressuring myself just to get content done, like look after look after look, YouTube video, like editing, and I think it was just stressing me out and putting a lot of pressure on me. And then you like sort of have like a creator's block and you're like, oh my god, I don't even know what looks to create, you know. So I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna have a bit of a break from Instagram. So I can't remember the last time I posted. I feel like it's been about a week. I think it's just under. And obviously I didn't do a YouTube video on Wednesday. I was like, I'll just have a break from that as well, but I am back now. This is a really long intro and I'm really sorry, but basically this tutorial is this what I have like missed one video and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I can't talk to the camera. Oh my god. Anyways, this video is a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. So the last video I posted was a tutorial using the new Pixi beauty palettes, the Nuance Quartet blush palette and the Eye Effects eyeshadow palette. Obviously they did two blush palettes, two eyeshadow palettes, and I used two of them in my last video. So today I'm using the other two, which are right here. So it's the Rosette Ray, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. So it's this eyeshadow palette and the blush palette is called Sugar Blossom, which looks like this. So whereas the last ones where the eyeshadow palette was more like very autumnal, like browny earthy tones, I would say, like they were very earth tones, like you had like a rusty shade in there, like very neutral browns, etc. And the blush palette was more on the peachy side. Today the ones that I've used are, oh, obviously as you can see it's got a lot more berry tones in there, and the blush palette is a lot more on the pink side rather than the peach side. So that's what I used today, because these were very, that almost flew out my hand, that would have been terrible. These were very kindly sent to me from Pixi Beauty, which was very exciting. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know, just so you know. I didn't purchase them, they were sent to me, but I will always give my honest opinion, which you'll see in the video anyway. But like, if you do want to know, the blush palette is like bomb AF, like that is amazing. The eyeshadow palette is really pretty, but I did just say, like, as I was applying them, there are just like a few shades in there that just aren't as pigmented as the ones in the other palette for me, mainly just like that more like berry shade right there. But like, you'll see that in the tutorial anyway, so I don't know why I'm blabbing on, because this intro is already way too long. Right, so thank you so much for watching. If you make it to the end of the intro, never mind the end of the video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one, so enjoy the tutorial. Okay guys, so as always, I'm going to start off by doing my brows first. I'm using, I can't talk for some reason, I am using the MAC False Lash Maximizer just in my brows. This is just an eyelash primer, but I use it in my brows. If you watch my videos, you know the drill. So I just comb this through, and then I'll just push the brows up onto the skin to create that sort of fluffy slash spiky brow trend that's going about, you know what I mean. Also, just ignore this side of my face, so I have put concealer there because I have broken out. I have so many spots there, it's ridiculous. But the concealer, like, I don't know, I mean, it might not look too bad on camera, it just isn't the exact shade of my skin, but that's fine, because when I've put my foundation over the top you won't be able to tell. I've just done it so that all my spots aren't distracting when I'm trying to do my eye makeup. But yeah, like I've just done, I literally just press the brows up and onto the skin. So for my base, I'm just using the P. Louise base in the shade number 2, and I'm applying that with a Peaches and Cream PC52 brush. Again, if you watch my videos, you know the drill. This is what I always do when I'm doing my base. So I just like to carve the brows out first. And then just drag this down onto the lid as my base. So now that I've got my eye base on, I'm now going to go in with eyeshadow, and I'm using one of the eye effects palettes from Pixi Beauty, and this is in Rosette Ray. So I'll just show you what it looks like. These are the shades. They're obviously more on the berry tone. This was gifted to me, so this was sent to me in PR from Pixi, which was very, very nice of them. My last tutorial I did was a tutorial using the other eyeshadow palette they sent me and one of the blush palettes, and I said that I would do another tutorial with the other two, like with the other eyeshadow palette and the other blush palette. So that's what I'm doing today. So let's jump into the eyeshadows. So I'm going to take a Morphe E18 brush, which is just this little pencil brush. I'm going to go in with this colour right here, which is the shade Berry. The other eyeshadow palette was super pigmented and I really, really liked it. I've used it a few times since. Sorry, I got an itch. I've used it a few times since, so let's hope that this is the same. I would assume it's going to be like the same formula, so it's going to be just as good, but we shall see. So I'm just going to start by stamping this right into the crease. So this shade, I've noticed you do have to build up a little bit more. It's not as pigmented as straight away. I can't talk. It's not as pigmented straight away. You have to build it up a little bit more. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It might also be because it is more on the red side as well, so like your reds and purples are your harder eyeshadows to create. Just gotta trust the process. Also, I know I missed a YouTube video. I didn't do a YouTube video on for Wednesday, sorry guys, but I just figured it'd be nice just to have like a bit of a break, because I think sometimes I like put a lot of pressure on myself to, oh my god, what have I just done, to like get content out there. And I mean, I don't get paid for this is just a hobby, so it can be a lot sometimes to like really be stressing myself out about creating content when there's no need to get stressed about it. So I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna not film for a bit and like miss Wednesday's video, and then I'll just do one for Sunday instead, which is what I'm doing. I've had like a few days off of Instagram as well. Like, I've still been on Instagram, like kind of like scrolling through my feed and stuff, but I've just not really been posting anything, and it's just been nice. Like, I have still been sort of creating, but I've not been creating my normal makeup looks, which is why I've not posted anything. I've just been getting looks ready for Halloween, because I am doing the 31 days of Halloween makeup, and I just wanted to have them ready so that I'm all nice and prepared. So I've just been spending time doing those looks instead of doing looks to post now, if that makes sense. But I think I need to get back on it now. Okay, so next I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called French Rose, and I'm going to take that on a Morphe M507 brush, which looks like this. It's a really nice crease brush, and I'm just going to blend out the berry shade we've just put down. So far, I mean, this palette is really, really nice, and the colours are really, really pretty. The only thing I will say is some of the shades probably aren't as pigmented as the ones in the other palette, mainly just Berry, which was the first one that I applied to this one right here. I just wish that one was a little bit more pigmented, but other than that, they are still really, really nice. You can still obviously build that shade up and create like a really, really nice look. It's just me being a little bit picky. So next, I'm just going to deepen this up a little bit more. So I'm using that same brush that we used before, and I'm going to go in with the darkest shade here, which is called Black Tulip. And I'm just going to start putting this in the crease as well, just to deepen that all up a little bit. Since I've gone in with that dark shade, I've now just gone back in with the other shades we used, just to make sure it's nice and blended. So that was Berry and French Rose, I think the other one was called as well. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Wine, I believe it was. Yeah, Wine. And I'm going to go in with a Zoeva 234 brush. It's just a flat shader brush. And I'm not cutting the crease or anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a cut crease when I'm doing like Instagram makeup, but if I'm just doing like more of a wearable look, I don't necessarily do like an actual cut crease, if you know what I mean. Just because I don't really think it looks necessarily great unless you're like walking around like this all the time, and who does that? No one. So I'm just pressing this shade all over the lid. This is very pigmented. I'm impressed with this shade. So now I've got that all over the lid, what I want to do is go in with this shade here, which is called Glow. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm just going to use the other side of it. And I'm going to sort of concentrate this more on the inner corner, but sort of press it over the shade we've just put down as well. Oski's here. What are you doing, Oski? Next up, I'm just going to take a 237 brush from Zoeva. It's just a little small detailer brush. I thought there was like something on the sofa behind me there. And I'm going to go in with the shade Black Tulip again. And I'm just going to smoke out the lash line. We all know I love a smoky lash line on this channel. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm now going to use the shade Berry just to smoke over that, or blend over that, I don't know. I can't talk today, guys. Do you know, like when you just have days where you just can't string a sentence together? I feel like I'm like that most days. Okay, so the eyes are pretty much done. I think at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off of camera, I'm going to pop on some mascara and some lashes. I'm going to do like my skin as far as like foundation and concealer goes, and then I'll come back to finish off the eyes, like do the underneath, and then I'll show you how I do like my bronzer and blush, etc. But I think like watching me apply foundation is something you all get probably sick and tired of, so I'm going to do that off of camera and then I'll be right back, so I won't be a minute. Right guys, I am back. I've popped on some lashes. These are the Eldora M116, which were also very kindly gifted to me. And I've done my skin as far as foundation and concealer go. So, oh, someone's pipping. I need to finish off my eyes and then like bronze up my skin because I look like an egg. Like, wow, I need to bring some colour to my skin. But first we're just going to finish off the under eye area. I have already put on... What was I going to say? Yeah, I've already put some eyeliner in my waterline. I just went with Feline from MAC, which is just a black eyeliner. So I'm now going to take the smaller detail brush we use, the 237 from Zoeva. And I'm just going to go in with the shade Berry to start off with. And I'm just going to run this on my lower lash line. And then just taking the Morphe, what was this? It's an M573, which was the bigger, fluffier brush, and a little bit of French Rose, I think it was called. And just blend that out underneath the eye. Finish off the skin, cause, like I said, I am looking pasty. I'm just gonna set my foundation first. As always, I'm just using the MAC Water Weight powder and a Peaches and Cream. Is it a PCO4? PCO4 brush. It's just a nice big brush. Just to set my foundation. Okay, so now it's all set. I'm obviously going to go in and bronze, and I'm actually going to use a different bronzer today. I'm going to use the Milani Dolce bronzer. It's one of their baked bronzers. It's just in the shade Dolce. It looks like this. I am still going to be using my MAC 135 brush just to apply it. Right under the cheekbones, and bronze this mug up so that I don't look so much like an egg anymore. Always make sure you take it around the hairline as well. Okay, so I've got my bronzer on now. Next up is blush and highlight, which of course, this is the wrong thing. This is the eyeshadow palette. We're not doing blush and highlight with the eyeshadow palette. So next is the Pixi Beauty. These are called the Nuance Quartet. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And this one is in Sugar Blossom, which looks like this. Obviously, it's a lot more pinky. The other one was more peachy corally kind of shades. So I'm taking my Real Techniques blush brush, which is my favourite blush brush, and I'm going to go with the shade, it'll be Blossom I believe, let's see, I'm guessing it's Blossom. Like I said, they're always the wrong way around, like the opposite way around. So this shade right here, the bright pink blush, which is called Blossom. I usually don't go with like, I mean, like, I'm not scared of bright blushes. I'll wear a bright blush, but I just don't usually go with something this pink, so this is kind of strange for me. But we're going to go with it. Try something new out. Do you know what, that actually looks really nice. I just usually don't go with anything that's sort of this pink. I am more of like peachy toned kind of girl when it comes to my blush. I do like a pink, but like I said, just, I don't know, usually just not like this kind of pink, but this actually looks really, really pretty on. I might have put a little bit too much on this side, so let's try and blend that out. As always, just some over the nose, on the chin and on the forehead. Not loads, just sort of like whatever's left over on the brush, just so everything's like nice and cohesive. I think I say that in almost every single video. Okay, I'm not mad at that blush. I actually do really like it. Like, I know I just said I don't usually go with a blush that's that like pink, but it actually looks really cute. Okay, so now it's time for highlighter. So I'm going to go in with this one right here, which is right next to the blush we just used, and this is called Sugar. And I'm going to be using a Peaches and Cream Pixi 28 brush to apply this, as I always do. Let's see what this highlighter looks like. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm here for the, I nearly called it a blush, I'm here for the highlight. I'm not going too heavy-handed with it because these highlighters can be very, very pigmented. But you could obviously get it to be more blinding than this. It's very, very nice. It's got like a pinky undertone, so it just blends really nicely with that blush. And as always, we put highlighter everywhere on this channel. I'm just gonna concentrate more on my cheekbone just so we can see what this looks like. I mean, can you see that? Okay, yeah, this highlighter is like everything. I already really loved the other like blush palette thing that they did, so like the one I used in my last video, so I already like had high hopes for this, and it did not disappoint. Like, yes. I feel like highlight's like my favourite part of makeup. Like, highlighting with like false lashes, like doing your eye makeup and you just like and then you put some false lashes on and you're like ooh, and then like doing your skin and you're like and then you put your highlighter on and you're like, oh, yeah bitch, I'm glowing. I am glowing. Anyways, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay, so for lips, I'm just gonna apply stripped down lip pencil from MAC. I'm not even going to do a lipstick, I'm just going to go straight over that with a gloss, and I'm going to use Starker's lip gloss, which is from Be Perfect Cosmetics. It was part of the Stacey Marie Carnival 3 Love Tahiti collab collection. I don't know what you want to call it. You know what I'm on about. And then of course we need to spray some setting spray. So this is just the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I don't know, that always makes me feel so much better when I've applied it. And there we go, that is the final look. So I hope you guys like it. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, I don't know if you care or not, but I finally had my hair done and I'm loving it. So yeah, I've obviously had it like cut a little bit shorter. I had some of those like curtain bangs cut in, just so that when I, oh my god, I've got hair in my mouth. Just so that when I actually tie my hair up, I can, obviously this is not neat, but I can actually have like them there like to frame my face. And I just think they look really, really cute. So yeah, I had like some curtain bangs put in, had it re-dyed, and obviously had like some brighter bits put in around the front to frame my face. Sorry, I'm just trying to like get it to sit nicely again now. So yeah, I had some, this is like so off topic, I'm so sorry, but I'm just like, oh, my hair. So yeah, I had some like brighter bits I put in around the front as well to frame my face, which I'm loving. The reason I'm so excited about this is because, so my sister is a hairdresser, my sister does my hair, she has done it ever since becoming a hairdresser, like no one else, I won't let anyone else near my hair, she does my hair. And the last time I had it done, I can't remember if it was like before Christmas or before my birthday. My birthday is January, so I don't know if it was like before Christmas or like in between Christmas and my birthday, I cannot remember. But it was about due to be done just as we went into lockdown. Yeah, it was due to be done just before lockdown. So it really needed doing, and like all through lockdown I've been like, oh my god, my hair needs doing, my hair needs doing. Like obviously it had grown quite long. I mean, it's still long now, like even though I've had it cut, obviously I've had like all the like split ends cut off of it, because obviously like I said, it really needed doing, so I was getting loads of split ends. I think Oski's making an appearance. And then what was I saying, obviously then we found out hairdressers could go back, I think that was in like June. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna message her straight away because she's gonna be so busy with like loads of clients messaging her trying to get booked in. I won't message her. And then like a few weeks went by, I was like, okay, I really need my hair doing. But she was like so fully booked. So we're in October now, and I have only just had my hair done. I had it done. No, we're not in October, Ellen. What am I on about? We're in September. Oh my god, I'm like in the future me. We're in September now, and I finally had it done. I had it done on Wednesday. Yeah, I had it done on Wednesday, and I'm loving it. What do you think? Do you like it or not? I don't care if you don't. Anyways, this is about my makeup. This is not about my hair, Ellen. So this is the final makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, the video, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see on my channel in the future. Do you like seeing like these more like natural looks, or do you prefer it when I do like my colourful crazy looks? Because I mean, even though I do like a natural look, I love my colourful crazy looks, like they've got a special place in my heart. I'm also wondering, do you guys want to see me do any Halloween looks or not throughout October? Because I'm doing 31 days of Halloween on my Instagram. I've already got some of my looks done, but obviously I've still got some others. So should I do like an Instagram? Should I do like a YouTube tutorial for some of those looks? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if so, is there any like specific Halloween looks you want to see me do a tutorial of? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay guys, so anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you click the little subscription box down below as well, so you can see every time I post, which is every Wednesday and Sunday, except the Wednesday just gone because I had a little bit of a break, sorry guys. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.